I don't care to do this sort of thing often because it can get kind of weird. People thinking weird things about it. Speaking with the dead. But I'm doing it for a special person. Just a reason for doing it is special person. So it's possible. I'll have to choose my words carefully here. It's possible to speak with the dead after they've died. Actually, in most cases, it's a little bit easier because you don't have to worry about them arguing or saying no or fighting or interrupting you, any of those things. You can just say whatever it is that you need to say. And by the way, if you could have done that when they were alive, then there would be really no sadness and sorrow about them being gone. Because the sadness, the sorrow, the guilt, all of those things are a function of the person who was still alive having those feelings. So the suggestion here is to speak with the dead because it's actually you're speaking with. So simply say everything and all things that you could not, did not, or refused to say when they were here. All of it. The entirety of it. The apology first, I might suggest, for not saying it while they were alive. The acceptance of the responsibility for not being able to speak. Now, there's a whole depth of conversation that can be had about that because we live in a world where you're not supposed to hurt people's feelings. You're not supposed to say whatever you need to say. Nobody trusts the other person enough to just let it all out, let everything land on the table, so to speak, just as it needs to be spoken, speak it. Because we've all been lost in ego. We're all lost in our feelings. We have guilt and jealousy. I mean, it's really crazy, but if you think of it, we have guilt and jealousy and anger and all sorts of nonsensical things that negate the possibility for conversation because the other person is filled with guilt, anger, jealousy, all the things that egotistical people are filled with. Just in case you're wondering, there are 7.285-3972, 6.7 and 1/2. There's some just getting ready. People on planet Earth who live from their ego. So here's my suggestion. If you have lost a person you consider to have been close to you, someone that you cared about 100%, none of that love nonsense because that's nonsensical. There's no love on this planet. There cannot be love on a planet where there's bombs, killing, maiming, murders, guns, all of those things. But there is a possibility for caring about another person. So if you have or experienced the loss of a person that you cared for, then find a quiet place. Sit down and have a conversation with them. Say everything that you cared to say. All of the things, everything that comes to your mind. The immediacy of it entering your mind, say it. And then see what it is that you experience afterwards. So this is just a suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm no boss man. However, if you care to free yourself from the connection, then maybe experiment with what I'm saying to do, which is have a complete, total, open, no barred, what do they call that? No holds barred conversation with your mother, your father, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your friend, your non-friend, your whoever it is that has died. Because the only reason you experience guilt, pain, suffering, misery, stress, all of those things, is because you were not able to say with them what it is you needed to say while they were here. Either because of you not wanting to hurt their feelings or them not allowing you to do it with their feelings. You see, the way we guarantee that conversation cannot happen is we have feelings. And don't you hurt my feelings and I won't hurt your feelings, but I'll be your best friend. Anyway, I'm getting off on another thing. So if you really care to free yourself from your care and consideration and concern about your deceased person, then converse with them completely, totally, and honestly. Thanks. The perfect life to each of you.